Hello. Hello. There we are. Hello. Hi, Colin. How are you? I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Mine was very, sorry. I got a new carrier for Shiro for his appointment tomorrow, and he's sniffing it, and I need him to go in it because I don't know if it's too small for him. Oh, he's in it? Sorry. This is very important. Oh, geez. It might be a little too small for him. Yeah. The carrier might be a little too... It's just like... It looks like it's just like an inch or two too small for him, but because of it, he doesn't want to go in it. And I don't want him to, like, be... I don't want to try to put it... So basically, like... Shiro's going to the vet tomorrow. Shiro's kind of a spicy cat. And we did not have good luck getting him to the vet last time. We, unfortunately ran into some issues. He kind of hissed a little bit, you know. He got a little grumpy, which, understandably, I said, okay, no, let's, get him in a carrier that makes it a little easier to interact with him because this is a new vet. I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And so I got a carrier, and it finally came in today, so I hadn't had very long to, like, limit test it. Yeah, so it's slightly too small, and that also causes problems with vet visits. So, we'll see. Maybe he just wasn't into it. I think it's just slightly too small. I think I need to go one size up. So for this vet, I'll call the vet in the morning and ask if they still want to try without the carrier they requested, or if we need to reschedule. Sorry, that was a long, rambly way to say that having grumpy cats is, a challenge, you know? What's that? Hi! Sorry, I actually tagged out a little early yesterday. The soothing rhythm of my assault her helped you pass out. No worries! Y'all know my goal is always, a whole... I feel like that's for a lot of people, you know, when they watch me stream. It's kind of calming and helps them rest. So, you know, that's kind of the goal, oddly enough. I think it works out. How is he too big? Is he 30 inches long? He's a Maine Coon. He's a really big cat. If he was a small cat, this wouldn't be as big of a problem, but he is a very large cat. He's about 21 pounds. And yeah, very, very, very long. So this crate is just a little too small for him. So I'll have to go one size up. But we'll see. Which they also gave us some pretty heavy duty, like, gabapentin. So if you know that, for cats, that's like to help them relax and chill. So they did give us some of that too. So we'll see how he's feeling in the morning. I think he's gonna be incredibly angry because he has to skip dinner and breakfast because of the timing of the appointment, and he is going to be extremely angry about that. Like, I cannot emphasize enough how mad he will be about that. So we might have to go back to the drawing board. I think, well, it's okay. It's part of the nature, you know, of owning cats. Some cats, I was talking to the vet about this, actually. She's like, yeah, that's just how some cats are. It's okay. But I always feel so bad about it, you know? But she's like, no, it's okay. Because like I said, we're all, like, very comfortable about it in the sense that I'm like, yeah, you know, if you run into issues or anything, it's okay. Like, I'll just put him back in the crate. He'll let me put him in the crate. Like, we'll put him back and we'll try again next time. They're like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. He's up to date on his shots and everything. At this point, it's just a matter of, like, we're trying to get him used to this vet so that he can start doing appointments there. So it's kind of like we're just testing things out anyways. He is big, yeah. You have a very big carry for Hazel. She's a little gal, so it's just to help her be comfy. Yeah, I have a crate that works for him, but it's a soft crate. And they requested a crate that they can unhinge, like a hard crate, because usually they like soft crates, I found, because they said it's a little easier if they just have to give them a shot, that they can just, you know, kind of push him up against the side with, like, the soft carrier and just inject him with a shot. I've had some vets do that before when he needed, like, to get up to date on shots. But this vet said, no, like, I've never had a vet tell me before they prefer the hard carrier, but apparently because they can lift up the latches so that the cat is completely exposed instead of putting their hands into the crate. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So that was their preference. We'll see. It's a new experience for us. Shiro is used to soft, squishy crates, but I put blankets and stuff in there. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, he's not. He's like up to date on everything. This is really just the next couple months of trying to get him used to this new vet, so it's not like we have to rush anything. Hi, Blue. Hello, hello. Yeah, we can't give too big of a crate. Because like I said, because he like swipes and stuff, you know, he hisses. He doesn't bite, but he does scratch, and because of that, if you give him too much room, like too big of a crate, then he'll have room to like swing and stuff. So he has enough room to like I make sure the crate's like cozy enough that he can, you know, lay and be cozy and not like be squished or anything. He has plenty of like vertical, but her horizontal, like upper, like he can't have too much upper space, you know, like he needs to maybe be able to stand up in the like sit up in the crate, but he can't like have anything past that is basically what they ask for. Even then they're like, it'd be better if like make sure he has room to like stretch out and lay and be comfy, but like above part try not to make it too much room, because that's when, you know, it can be a little dangerous for having to have too much space. Have I tried giving him a big edible to calm him down? Yeah, so that's what they sent him home with. So we're gonna try that too. But if the dosage isn't enough, it doesn't really do anything for him because he's such a big cat, and they're used to dealing with like, you know, 5 to 10 pound cats. So they're working on dosage too. We're kind of like trying a couple of things. I've had previous vets that kind of just went for it, but this vet is taking things very slow and careful. I think this is the most cautious I've ever had a vet be, which again is perfectly fine for me. I just want everyone to feel safe. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm actually very glad, because I think some vets have felt like they just, you know, it's just they have to deal with it, and they haven't like made requests and things of me. So I just didn't know, right? Because how would I know if they don't? So I've actually really appreciated this vet. They've been very transparent and open about everything they need from me, both to, you know, keep Shiro comfy and happy, but also to keep them and like their staff safe. And I'm like, oh, I actually really appreciate this. I feel like I'm learning quite a bit that honestly I didn't really know. So yeah, I do like it quite a bit. Because it could be hard with, you know, one human cats. Hi, Anakin. Hello, hello, how are you? You want everyone to feel unsafe. I feel like that's the opposite philosophy that should be someone who, like, you know, works with vehicles. That feels like I feel like your philosophy should be make everything as safe as possible. Screw. I don't really know. You screw in nuts, bolts. What would mechanic? What would be the appropriate? They're different, right? Nuts and bolts. Are they the same? I have no idea, but yeah, I feel like I got the premise, like the concept of what I was going for. I feel like that, you know, went through. Today I have a classic root beer. It's very good, but it's one of those like the like fiber root beer. You know, like they started coming out with like the fancy like sodas and stuff that have like fiber and different things, like low sugar stuff that's like good for you. This is a prebiotic fiber root beer from Olipop. It's very good. I highly recommend it. It tastes just like a root beer. But you know, maybe a little bit healthier, so you could have your soda every day. But they are kind of pricey, so you know, what can you do? Hello, how are you? Nuts are not bolts. Nuts are not bolts. I see. What's the difference between a nuts and a bolt? Nuts and bolts. Let me see what the difference is. Made in the USA hex nut. Jones Stevens F330. Wait, F330831/13 zinc plated hex nut. I don't know what that means. I just need a picture of a nut and a bolt. There's 20 different types of nuts and bolts? What? How do you keep track of this? None of these diagrams are big enough to help me. And also, there's a recipe for Grandma Jen's nuts and bolts. What? My grandma Jensen used to make this spicy snack at Christmas every year, and she always made several batches so she could give plenty away and still serve it in her home. Kinda spicy, kinda garlicky, and completely addictive. Should we make Grandma Jensen's nuts and what? It's just Chex Mix! Hey, whoa, you can't call Chex Mix Grandma Jensen's nuts and bolts and say it's got Cheez-Its, pretzels, Cheerios. I forgot what are those again? Like Wheaties, like the frosted Wheaties without the frost part. That's all. There's maybe some nuts in there, some almonds. That's just Chex Mix. Okay, Grandma. Oh, she's got the exact recipe. 2 cups of wheat square cereal. 2 cups of bite-sized corn square cereal, such as corn Chex, wheat Chex. 2 cups of rice square cereal, such as rice Chex. What is wheat Chex, corn Chex, rice Chex? 2 cups of toasted oat cereal rings, such as Cheerios. Just call them Cheerios, Grandma. 2 cups of cheese-flavored crackers, such as Cheez-Its. Pretzels, mixed nuts, butter, garlic powder, and Worcestershire sauce. I'm sorry, you put a whole cup of butter in it? What the? Oh my goodness, that can't be good for you. I don't think Grandma Jensen's worrying about your health. Screw the nails! Grandma Jensen was stealing Chex Mix and calling her around. She stole it! It's like when they did the back of the cookie recipe. You like Grandma's famous cookie recipe, and it's just like the back of the Toll House, Hello, was it Anakin? Resuming my shiny hunt in Pokemon. How's your day been? It has been long. I'm not gonna lie, I had a very long day. Y'all might notice that we're queued up for Stardew Valley instead of Halo today. Transparently, I just had a very long day, and I was like, I just want to relax and yap and hang out. So we're gonna play something casual where I can actually chat with you. Hi, Juan. Hello, how are you? Hi, Cobra. Chill day after the anguish of Halo Legendary. More like the anguish of the corporate world. It was just a lot. Today was one of those days where I was reminded why why they pay engineers well. That's not like a brag. That's like a, wow, this day was miserable. I feel like I earned my paycheck sort of situations, It was, woo, So yeah, we're Stardewing. You played a bit of the Minecraft mod pack, added a lot more creatures hostile. And some cute ones. Ooh, as long as there's some cute ones to balance it out, We need to balance it. Hi, Fee! Hello, how are you? How's everything going today? You feel it? I'm all for chill vibes. I was just really hungry and trying to figure out what to eat. How about Grandma Jensen's nuts and bolts? If you got a cup of butter. Easier constantly screws aren't nails. Yes. Nuts aren't bolts though, apparently too. Hello, yes, I would like a bowl of rice puff-shaped cereal. They could have just called it rice. I don't know, like what? Use the brand names, Grandma. You're not like offending it. It's Grandma's recipe. They're not gonna sue you for that. What are they gonna do? Take Grandma Jensen to court? Like that would be wild. That'd be terrible. Like what would he press? Like that would be terrible. I guess we couldn't prepare for the horrors of the Covenant. You got a raise this week? Oh my gosh, congratulations! I hope you had something fun to celebrate, or did something fun to celebrate. My recommendation, go to the store, get some instant ramen, and then squeeze a lemon in there, because that's how I've been celebrating long days. No, but really, I hope you picked up some cake. I always do that when I celebrate cake. Or when I'm celebrating something, is I go pick up some cake. It's very tasty. I'm hoping to celebrate raise in September, so maybe we'll have a party in September. I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know. You don't want to eat Grandma's nuts. You're gonna eat them, and you're gonna like them, Anakin. Aw, jeez. And she's in my prayers. Oh no. I hope everything will work out, Fee. That's why we get high pay, and sometimes we get a limited pay vacation, but it's a trap since we heard. Dude, don't even get me started on unlimited PTO. I do feel like I use my unlimited PTO very well. I think the problem is, oftentimes I feel bad just taking a single day off. I feel like you need to have something substantial, like a week or two, like when I did Japan. But sometimes it's okay to just take a day off here or there. That's where unlimited PTO, I feel like, for me at least, is really hard to use, because it's kind of hard to justify, Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I just don't want to work today. I'm also planning that 3 months and I'm planning 3 months in advance to not work for a single day just because I know I want it, you know? When I worked at the grocery store, our generic knockoff Crispix was just called Crispy Hexagon. That's so funny. You can make like little. I can see myself with the cereal, just like making little like geometric shapes and stuff on the table. You know, family friendly, family friendly. We're family friendly here because we're playing Stardew. You know, it's close enough. A day is best. A week, so yeah, like a week off, you kind of feel guilty. But then, like I said, also when it's a day off, you like and there's a lot of chaos, you kind of feel like you're still gonna help, like you kind of still maybe like, okay, I'll pop in for a morning, like I feel like if you're still at home, you kind of still, and you work from home, so you have your laptop and everything, you're like, yeah, I'll just pop in for a minute, I can help you, like, yeah, I can approve that for you, like something like really quick, and then it just balloons from there. So I don't know, it's a curse, but also sometimes it's nice. I can't complain. I really can't complain. Like, what a first world problem complaining about like utilization of my PTO properly. Like I said, corporate hell. You always take off Fridays to avoid drama. I do take a lot of Fridays off. That's true. Yeah. This soda's so good. I'm taking next Thursday off. We get Friday off because of 4th of July on Saturday. And then I'm taking that Thursday off before. So that's nice at least, like a little bit of time off. 1 second. Let me get cozy. Well, of course we have D&D during regular stream hours, but I might be doing stuff during the day too. I was telling Val about how I thought it'd be funny to do a day where I just play all the games I've been wanting to play that y'all have been like, Viri, please never play those games ever. And he said that if it's like I have to write a rule, like I have to play well to be able to keep playing. So if I say, oh yeah, like I want to play what's it called? Like I want to play Valorant, I have to win the game to get to play the next game, Or same with like League of Legends. Yeah, I have to win the first game to get the right to play the next game. I was like, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Hi, Alicia. The programming department is always the best. Less drama than most departments. Dude, I don't know. Ever since everyone started incorporating AI into their development routine, I do feel honestly like the development or engineering department is kind of the worst. Like everyone's out of control. It's out of control. I could go on for hours honestly about AI. But yeah, let's do a game of AM. It'll be fun. People have let AI get to their heads and not in a good way. What's that? When you're on vacation, work does not. I'm so bad about turning it off. I even have it on my phone. I've like worked like Slack on my phone, so it's kind of. Yeah, I don't separate properly. I probably should get a separate work phone, so that none of my work stuff goes around with me. Oh no, we're definitely playing Star. We just yap for a while first, Unlimited PTO sounds like something I'm too blue collar to understand. Yeah, so that's the it's a silly thing to complain about, but I think I liked better when I was hourly and I had a set amount of days because like they roll over and then also you use them. They're yours. They can't say no. Whereas unlimited PTO, you can be like, hey, I want to take this week off, and they'd be like, I don't know about that. You can't be like, well, those are my days. This is like it's some, I mean, honestly, my work's pretty chill. They would never say no. But like, you also feel this guilt because it's like you have unlimited, But how much is an acceptable amount to use? When you have a signed amount of vacation, it's clear, I don't know, like 10 days, right? I have 10 days, they're my days, no one take those days. But when it's unlimited, it's like, oh gosh, I took a day off 4 months ago. I kind of feel bad. Logs in, loses one game, logs off. Yep, she's a League player. Yeah, that's just... Wait, you're actually true. That is just a roundabout way of saying I've rage quit, That is kind of true. It's like Just like a clever way to put that. But yeah, I don't foresee us playing a lot of the games I want to play, but we will play all of them. Are you winning? Kind of. What happened to the camaraderie? It's out the window. You will not have mod today. Hey, I hope they win. I hope they win one. Best of luck. They don't need luck. Mexico will just win. I'm very excited. Or you'll have to tell me how it goes. Give us some updates. If it's good news, give us updates. If it's bad news, lie. You know? I think that should be our approach. Okay. My childhood is coming over to hang out. I'm guessing childhood friend. That sounds fun. It is more fun to watch soccer when you're like with friends, you know. What day is your actual birthday? Undisclosed day next week. Undisclosed day next week. The big celebration's on the 2nd though, on the 2nd. We're celebrating on the 2nd. Okay, let's see. I am turning on the game right now. That's why I'm giving a little pause. I'm getting the stuff set up, you know. You need to know when the big celebration will be on Thursday the 2nd. I think that's our big day. We'll do stuff all week, just like chill stuff. But like, yeah, the big day that we're celebrating will be on the 2nd with D&D. Okay, let me get everything set up. Let's get it so y'all can hear the sound. There we go. Usually watch with your dad, so it's gonna be your dad and your friend. Oh, that sounds so fun. When will Minecraft server be? I think I'm gonna do it all day Friday. I think that's what I think. I was debating, like whether to do it Thursday, but I think Thursday I'm just gonna do like a bunch of other stuff, like birthday stuff, and then Friday we'll have the server. Maybe. I think that's what I'll do. Because if I did it earlier in the week, I wouldn't get to play it very much, you know? And I want to, like, be there when we're playing. You're leaving on the 3rd to go visit family? Yeah! Definitely, it's on the, what am I looking for? The 2nd. I think we're doing karaoke on the 1st. I think it's the 30th, right? 1 second. Oh, yeah, the 30th, yeah. On the 30th, we'll probably do the YouTube cooking stream. And then on the 1st, I think we'll have to check on availability, but I can probably do some October, you know? How funny. Yeah, good luck, Mom! I'll let you know. Hell, I had a really good stream today. I'm sorry, the emote from the streamer, the one showing she had a really good like tarot stream today. Will D&D be an evening stream? Yeah, D&D will be the normal time on Thursday. Hopefully that works. And let me know, actually, Colin. Let me know if you're gone already on normal stream time on Thursday. Because I want you to be able to. I want, like, you know, people who hang out in my chat a lot to be a part of the D&D, so we can move D&D to Wednesday if you're already gonna be gone for the day. Oh wait, let me make sure this captured properly. Yeah. Okay. Boom, boom. And then, oh, I gotta get my VTuber set up, you know? But yeah, it'll be, I was thinking of having it like on a special day, you know, like a Friday or Saturday. But then I was like, well, if I have it outside of my normal stream time, like less people will come because they're, you know, they're used to my normal stream time. You'll be here all night Thursday, so Thursday's perfect. Okay, perfect, yeah. But it'll be regular stream time. So it should be really chill. The game is slowly loading. My 500 mods have to load. Okay, now let me get myself all set up. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Okay, and then... Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, it's Stardew Week. We're gonna have our, with the holiday, it would be hard too. Yeah, I was gonna say, you put that in my chat, insta-buy. 1 second. Yeah, getting cozy. But yeah, that's true. I was also like thinking with the holidays, it might just be a little hard, you know? Okay. I think we're good. I think we have everything set up. I forgot where we were with this run, and it's only been like a couple days. Okay. Have you grown sunberries yet? They're delicious this time of year. You won't be able to find them at Pierre's. He better not be something. Pierre is the type of person that would just steal someone else's, like, seeds and pretend, like, oh, this is perfectly okay. You know? Please. Oh, thank you so much, Colin. Oh, we got berries. Landslide will be cleared. Oh. That's good. I always wonder if, like... Since I wasn't doing the, I guess, like, you know, Halo that I promised to... up to y'all, I was like, oh, maybe people are a little disappointed at what we're, streaming instead. But it is cozy and chill, which I think is good. I don't remember planting any of this. How do these... Plant in summer, takes 10 and continues after the first harvest. Okay, so we'll plant these. It might take all our energy, though. Which is kind of a bummer. We'll have to, Oh, and we can go get our pickaxe. We'll get everything set up. But yeah, let me know if anything in particular y'all want to do, for, like, you know, birthday week. I kind of had a couple things in mind. I thought it might also be fun to do, like, little doodles. Like, not good doodles, you know, because I'm not, like, a incredible artist, but y'all can make requests, and I'll do doodles, and then I'll just put them in the Discord for y'all to have access to. But, like, basically taking requests for y'all for things to draw, I thought would be pretty fun. There we go. Okay. And then we need... Let me grab... Oh, is this a summer crop? I should plant these planters. And then take this and this. I mean... Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, like... Yeah, I think it's... I don't know, it's like not... It's not super great, you know, but I think it has charm to its goofiness. I'm gonna start posting, I think, more of my, like, D&D doodles for y'all to see. So that y'all can kind of enjoy some of the goofiness along with me, you know? There we go. Perfect. Yeah! I feel like every run I get so lucky with the trash can hats. You know better than to ask for a Pokemon? Cobra was here for the Pokemon doodles. Will this plant here? I don't know. Okay. Let us go get our axe. I also got the trash catalog. Like, my character got a lot of trash stuff, you know? Yeah, I thought doodles would be really fun to, like, you know, viewers request doodles. I don't remember what else I had. 1 second. I had a little list of things I thought was gonna be fun. Oh! I thought this was funny. Describe some of my favorite... I don't know, because we're a year older. Describe some of my favorite childhood, like, shows and stuff that I remember from when I was a kid, and see how accurate I am with the plot. See if, like... I actually remember, I don't know, the plot of some 30-year-old anime that I watched. I thought that would be pretty fun. We'll see how many we can get through, but I'll explain some of them to you. I feel like I watched some really weird stuff as a kid. Can you imagine trying to explain, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog, or, like, Ren and Stimpy or something? Do you ever see that super old Mega bit where they got drunk and tried to draw cereal mascots from memory? Wait, no? What is that from? Is Super Mega, like, a show? I don't think I know what Super Mega is. Yum. Squash. I do love me some squash. We gotta get our farming up so we can actually get the sprinklers. We're a little low on the sprinkler situation. Alex is the worst. Okay. Jump in the puddle or no? Oh, over the... I like the noise it makes when you run across the puddles in the beach area. It's very cozy. Oh, she didn't have anything for us. They're like a YouTuber duo, and they had a drunk drawing show they do sometimes. The cereal mascot one was far and away my favorite. Trying to draw mascots from memory sounds very hard. I think I could draw the toucan? Maybe? Definitely couldn't do Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger would be so hard. Who else? What's another cereal mascot? There's Tony the Tiger. There's Count Chocula. There's oh, I bet this guy likes Farmer's Lunch. Let's go give it to him. He does. How'd I know you would like it? Because it was in your trash can. You're welcome. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what's another one? There's Captain Crunch. Tony the Tiger. Yeah. Tony the Tiger. I might have to watch this video. Tony the Tiger. Captain Crunch. Count Chocula. Toucan Sam, I think is his name. Who else is there? They also did the cinnamon and apple from Apple Jacks, and it was interesting. Wait, there's an Apple Jacks mascot? Is it just an apple? I have no idea what the mascot is. We run! Dun, 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 dun. Stardew Valley, being able to jump in Stardew Valley would be kind of cursed, you know? Okay. Uh-oh. We gotta... There we go. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, things are falling. Ding, ding, ding. What should I do with the puddle? Well, I guess we said run through it, so I suppose that... Although that would probably get your shoes pretty wet. I wouldn't recommend it. I haven't had cereal in a very long time. I told y'all how I feel about cereal, though. I'm not really a... I'm not really a cereal fan. Okay. I think we need to upgrade one more time. And then we'll at least have our tools in a pretty good place. Here's the thing about, like, clearing out your farm, everything looks so brown. And, like, you know, like, there's, like, dirt everywhere. I wish you could have, like, a light carpet of, what do you call it? Like a light carpet of grass. That would be nice. Oh, you're in crotch? Well, I guess, yeah, if you don't have to worry about, like, wet socks, that would probably work. Yeah, you know, live a little, run through the puddle. That could be fun. Hi, Giggles! How are you? Okay. We're slowly clearing out this area. Oh. How do I feel about oatmeal? I'm not an oatmeal fan. I feel like conceptually it should work. Like, I see all the flavors and stuff. It should work for me conceptually. But I just, I'm not an oatmeal fan. It's kind of mushy and unsatisfying. In my professional opinion of oatmeal. We'll put this in here. There we go. We'll just sell these things. I'm doing good! I was telling everyone I had kind of a long work day, so that's why we're relaxing and playing some Stardew. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen, like, calling, like, overnight oats. There's so many recipes for overnight. I literally saw a recipe today about tiramisu overnight oats. That just, it sounds really good. But I don't know, the consistency, the texture, just, it's not it for me. Yeah, isn't it so cute? Isn't like Teddy Bear, he watches me while he sleeps. He's so cuddly, you know? Hi, Andrew! What's that? Umbreon! Sorry, Umbreon's my favorite Pokemon. What's that, you love overnight oats? Do you have any, like, favorite flavors? The overnight oats fascinate me. The recipes are so, like, there's so many of them, you know? Put this here. Protein overnight oats. Does that, like, sometimes when I try protein stuff, I feel like, at least, like kind of more liquidy, I end up, like, feeling the texture of the protein. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it feels kind of grainy. Do you have that issue with protein overnight oats, or is it because it sits overnight, it kind of, like, gets to a good texture, you know? Can be good, but not all the flavors are good. You gotta hit the home run of, oatmeal flavors. Dude, we need to get our sprinklers so that we don't, have to spend all of our energy. I mean, we could go up, I guess, and just get our energy back. He is the guardian bear. The guardian of the bear galaxy. Oh, just don't put too much water, really? Oh, right, I need this. Too much water. I wouldn't have guessed that. That's kind of interesting. I would have thought the water would help dilute the grittiness, but don't put too much in. Fresh fruit makes oatmeal hit harder, like some fresh cut strawberries. Dude, fresh cut strawberries in anything. I've been doing strawberry matchas, and I cut a couple of strawberries in for, not just for garnish, but also when I finish the matcha drink, then I have, like, these matcha soaked strawberries, and it feels very, feels very, you know, fancy and like you're giving yourself a nice little treat. They almost get like this matcha candy taste. Oh, look at the clouds over us. It's very pleasant. My recipe's just built different, very. Sounds bougie. It's 100% bougie. Oh yeah, but it sparks joy. It's so nice. Okay, I think we'll put our little fishy habitat right here. Let me go check Sophia's trash. That makes me sound like a creep, but we're gonna go check Sophia's trash, and then we'll, what should we do after that? Oh, thank you for following, Andrew. What's that? You love the mods? Yeah, they're so cozy. I like these mod packs a lot. They, like, all of them together, they spark so much joy. And there's so many of them, I can't even keep track of them. So it's kind of like a surprise when something happens in the game. Vary's a little bougie when it comes to her drinks. That is true, yeah. I do, that's why I'm very excited to do the YouTube, oh, pine cone. Does she like pine cones? I'm actually curious. Is it everything in her trash can? Oh, she doesn't know about that. Okay. Well, we lost points on the on that. Because sometimes it's like if it comes out of the trash can, they like it. But I should have known that was just trash. But yeah, I'm excited to do the members YouTube stream for like drinks that I like. I hope y'all learned some good recipes. I think it'll be very nice. There'll be some really good recipes in there, you know? He did, he almost got stuck. Uh-oh, that's not very good. Yeah, perhaps I wouldn't recommend in the rain. I feel like puddles are for after rain, you know? I'm just gonna leave that trash at Lewis's house. That's for him to deal with. Cookies! Evelyn's cookies. We'll give those to Sophia tomorrow. We'll say that we made them. The most important part is to take credit for what other people have done. Oh, thank you for rolling. You wish I could be who's socially awkward viticulturist. Yeah, we all need a little Sophia. I mean, you never know. Maybe if you go buy a farm in the middle of nowhere, maybe Sophia will be there. Well, I guess you gotta have your grandpa give you a farm. That's what you gotta do. Ding, 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 ding. So I've never gotten to year 3 before. Oh, a cake! And I was talking to Val about this, and Val was like, oh, yeah, if you don't get perfection by year 3, Grandpa just takes your farm back. I believed him! And so I was like, wait, really? He just takes it back? And I was like, yeah, there's a time limit on Stardew. And I totally believed him, because I was like, well, I mean, there's time limits on all parts of Stardew. You know, like, I believe it. And so then I looked it up, because I was like, really? The Grandpa just takes your farm from you? He's like, you didn't do a good enough job? I thought it was, like, in his will. I thought your grandpa wasn't even alive anymore. And then I found out he was lying to me. That I was bamboozled. Oh, there's a sword here. You gotta live life a little safely, though, you know? Central Station. Zuzu Forest Train Station mod. I don't know where that's gonna take us. I think we need to get some energy back, you know? Ding, ding, ding. Men just want a manic pixie, a vineyard girl. Don't we all? We all want our... Is it vineyard or vineyard? I think it's gotta be vineyard because Martha's vineyard, right? I feel like she kind of like decided the correct pronunciation for that. He's a Dark Souls, but yeah, Grandpa just spawns as a Dark Souls boss. That's actually kind of funny. And we're chilling. Kind of looks like we got Miku hair when it's like this, you know? Hi! Hello! How are you all? Son, I gave you 3 years to flip this farm. Now explain why our profits are negative. Explain yourself! Well, we need just a wee little bit more energy. There we go. Now we are perfect. You're off today? Ooh, congratulations. Always nice to have a day off. I did not, but I needed one. Tomorrow's gonna be really hectic because I gotta get the cats to the vet, and then the dogs. The dogs had their dental cleanings 2 weeks ago, and the stitches and stuff for that are finally coming out, so... That's a whole other thing that was later in the day that we're dealing with, is their stitches getting removed. Let's go clean out our farm a little bit. You gotta clear it out. Basically, a very hectic day tomorrow. Oh, I forgot about the part where I have, stuff. Oh, jeepers. Wow. That's a lot. Oh. We don't have enough room for all of it. Aw, jeez. Don't have room for that either. Okay. Let me make another chest. Oh, I need to get more wood. Goodness gracious. I don't know, I'll just put it here. We'll sort this out later. Oh, we got some seeds. That can go in there. A little organization. Okay, let's go get our fruit. We could probably dump the pine cone. Absolutely not! This was Sophia's pine cone. Is it now lost with the other pine cones? Yes, but it's the thought. It's the thought, Colin. You know? You prefer mushies, but for community center, the fruit is better. Oh, the mushies! The mushies! I thought you said the mushies. I like the fruit bats. I think it's just cute to see the fruit. Yeah, it sparks joy. Exactly. We must spark joy. Okay, we slowly cut down the tree. There we go. I wonder if it'd be possible to remember and rate every single game I've ever played. Do I think I could? The mushrooms are more optimal money-making wise, but the bats are fun. Yeah, that's true. I hear the mushrooms make more money. But now they have that, like that mushroom stump. So you can just get mushrooms. It is fun, more fun to say mushies than fruit. And sometimes you gotta think about that too, you know? What sparks the most joy to say? Ding, ding. We'll just cut some, or like hit some small stuff. Okay, let's go check on our trees. I think they're doing okay. They're not really growing. That's okay. I think I only planted them a few days ago, so you can't be impatient with them, you know? Put this in here. And then do that. Is that an... Oh, an apricot. I thought that was a seed. We'll put this in here. And I guess, I don't know, we'll put that there. We'll keep the cake in our inventory because we can give it to Sophie. But we'll put our coal away. What if you read the note on Grandpa's shrine and just read that? Got him! That would be wild. Do you think Grandpa's up to date with memes? One second, let me respond to this. Oh. Okay, there we go. Meow. Meow. 62 gold for a shell? Dude, I would pick up shells on the beach my whole life if I could make $62 per shell. That'd be pretty great. Oh, nice. It's a rainy day. We needed that. Why don't you give it a try and tell me if it works? Sunflowers are the best. Wait, gosh, can you believe summer already? By the way, I read something in a magazine that I wanted to tell you. You know that bees can sometimes make a special product called royal jelly? Apparently it's really sweet, buttery, and great for your skin. You just need to plant special flowers around them. Sunflowers are the best, of course, but this article says you can use roses or experiment with other royal flowers. I think I gotta make the the beehives first, and I don't have the trees for that. Haley's kind of getting ahead of herself there. Grandpa is posting on iFunny from the grave, so he's getting like 2017 memes. That would actually be such a funny plot. It's like, I don't know, you know, they're in the afterlife. It's like about people that are in the afterlife, but their memes are just so out of date. And I don't know, they started a YouTube channel or something, like the show iCarly, and it's just about them making really, really out of date memes. I don't know how you would turn that into an entire show, but I would probably watch it. Okay. We've almost cleared this area out. Ghost Tube! There you go. I've stolen your idea. It's now mine. I'm gonna go pitch it to, like, who does shows? Nickelodeon? That would probably do numbers on Disney. Does Disney still do shows? What does Disney do now? I feel like is there AI sloth cartoons on regular channels? Because if there was, I feel like Disney would be the first to adopt them. You know? Wait, is there brain rot on TV yet? Or is that just on YouTube? I wonder what it's like to work at YouTube and see the videos that do, like, the best, and know it's, like, you know, brain rot slop that's just, like, destroying the minds of young children, but, like, it just made you, I don't know, $1 billion from the kids just mindlessly watching it without parental controls on their, like, parents' iPad, and you're like, okay, you know? That was just the plot of Dante's Inferno. Oh my gosh, what a blast from the past. I mean, the book, Dante's Inferno. YouTube CEO loves it and wants more of it. I mean, yeah, but like, it must be so interesting in meetings for that. Like, what's a corporate meeting like for YouTube or, I don't know, like Twitch or something, where they're like, they gotta talk about, I don't know, what was the most successful stream or something of the week, and it was like someone reacting to videos of like squirrels dancing. I don't know. Like, they're like, where did I go wrong that this is my career? Oh, we don't have any more seeds. Wait, what's that? Logo cap? No, I like my trash cap. Oh, but there were more of these summer squashes. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Say it with me, y'all. We gotta put... Oh, that was my first moss? Wow. Wow. Wally. Ghost to new animated sitcom. Have they had anything? I don't even know what movies Disney's coming out with anymore. I feel like I haven't kept up since, like, Frozen. I didn't see Moana. I heard it was really good, but I didn't see it. That's the only one I know about that's come out that I haven't seen yet. Imagine being the guy in the old days when a 10-hour video got reported and had to be manually reviewed. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Dude, that must have been miserable. The internet is not the same as when it had unrestricted access. Sweet. Easy peasy. Yeah, it's kind of, like, interesting seeing the evolution. Coming from, this is making me sound old, coming from the generation that, like, I don't know, we were there right when the internet was starting. It's very interesting to have watched it evolve. I can't imagine growing up with the internet as it is now. It's just so much less fun. But it's hard to describe why it's less fun, you know? I guess it's because, like, the purpose of why you're making things now isn't to have fun. It's just because you think it's fun to do it. There's always that element of, will this make me money if I post it or whatever, you know? There's always that looming thought. Or, in the case of me, if I post this, will people say mean things? Or if I play this game, will people be mean to me? And I know people will be like, Viri, just get a thicker skin, but like, I'm just here to have fun, you know? Like, I don't know, I guess the Halo streams are a perfect example, where sometimes stuff gets typed and I'm like, oh, I didn't want to read that. You know? I don't know how people do it, where there's, like, so much more of that in their chat, because there's just so many people typing all the time, you know? It's, I don't feel like... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I stayed in the cozy parts of the internet when I was younger, but I never felt like people were out to be malicious. It's kind of odd, you know? Yo! Stardew! That's right! You missed the 2006 internet so much. Dude, what a mood. There's like, I don't know, there's like coolmathforkids.com. I don't know why that website just like so iconically in my head, you know? Your ghost... Oh, I don't know what that is. I actually don't know what would be considered a modern cartoon. You know I hate fishing in Stardew. Oh, let me show you the magic, because I also hate fishing in Stardew. So allow me to show you how I solved this problem. in one simple step. There you go. It's the fishing mod that removes fishing from the game. It does all of it for you. And that's how I destroyed fishing. Hacks? You have hacked. Okay. I forgot I had Lewis's trash here. That's so boring. He just uses his trash as a trash can, you know? Oh, well, don't talk about stuff like that. But yeah. I think there was also a Cartoon Network. If y'all played, like, the Cartoon Network website, they had this, gosh, what do you call it? It's like this, I've talked to y'all about this game. This Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy game. And it was kind of like tower defense, but with toys. If y'all remember, like, the Christmas toy special, it was so fun. I don't even know if you can still play this game, you know? Okay. Please, Sophia. She gave me her broken glasses. Do I think she'll like pink cake or cookies more? I think she'll like cookies. Oh, she's reading. I'm gonna give her cookies because oh, she didn't love it. Look, she's even got a little, like, tabletop. Isn't that so cute? Settlers of Ferngully. Settlers of Catan. I have a Settlers of Catan cookbook. Fun fact. Wait, you remember the game too? Dude, it was such a fun game. I don't feel like I've ever played a tower defense game that, like, scratched the itch as well as that game. Like, it's so enjoyable. I distinctly remember playing that game on dial-up, and school was canceled because there's, like, a really bad storm outside, and we couldn't, we were playing the game, and then, the internet went out because of the storm. It was so sad. We were like, no! And then I was on a really good streak when it happened. Hello, sir. Your house is kind of gross, but I was going to give you a gift anyways. Yeah, when someone had to use the phone and so you weren't able to use the... Dude, it was such a bummer. Like, you couldn't play the game anymore. For, like, the viruses back then, I remember, I don't remember, it was, like, one of my siblings or something, like, they got this virus. It was called, like, like, the virus was from, like, some website, like, smiley.com or something. I don't even remember. But the virus just put smiley face emojis all over our screen. We had to, like, hard wipe everything to get it off. But I feel like you don't really see... It wasn't, like, malicious. I mean, it was malicious in the sense that we couldn't use the computer. But it wasn't, Wait, do I have any room for... I don't. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna steal everything from you and your life is over and we've stolen your entire identity. It was like, yeah, we just put this here to make your life, like, to be annoying. Oh yeah, like like, Miss Clinky. Maybe she had a storm that threatened to knock out our character. It's so hot and dry. Oh no! Yeah. Weather's been kinda poopy lately, huh? Broadband changed so much. People who didn't live through before times have no idea. Yeah, broadband was kind of a interesting experience. Okay, let me go here. Wanna cry? What's this screen? Wait, what? No, I don't think... Oh, was, like, the virus screaming that? No, was there a virus that screamed that? Do y'all remember those YouTube videos from, like, the early 2000s, 90s? Where they would make you get close up to the screen? It was, like, this one specific one where it was a car, like, driving around like a bend in a mountain or something. And then you would get up a little closer to try to see something on the screen. And then, like, a zombie would come out and scream at you. Did anyone else get tricked by that video? I was probably one of the most terrifying, like, formative years of, like, that's when I learned, is, like, I don't trust. If any video seems like it wants me to get a close-up, you know? It gave me, like, trust issues. I don't feel like I can see videos like that anymore. They might exist. Maybe it's because I'm so, excuse me, so careful with my algorithm now. Of what I end up watching because I don't want to get any more, like, screamers or stuff like that anymore. Maybe that's why I don't get them. You know the one I'm talking about? Yeah. They're called screamers, yeah. I don't know if they still exist. I hope they don't. They were kind of the worst part of the internet back then. Other than all of the, like, legitimately really bad things like that, those were horrible. There was a website that if you tried to Alt F4, it just duplicated until the computer crashed. Wait, really? Oh my gosh. People really just like to be jerks back then, but, like, I guess in a different way. It was kind of like, wow, I didn't like this, but it wasn't like, wow, I'm gonna ruin your entire life. Yeah, it's made us jaded and not have trust issues, or, like, have trust issues. Our entire generation. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late in the evening. I really gotta get a glow ring so that I can keep working when it's late in the evening. Okay. There we go. Taking care of business and working overtime. I don't remember. Oh yeah, right. I'm waiting so that I can harvest my wheat so that I can hopefully get my farming up enough so that I can make a what is it called? I can make enough so that I can make my sprinklers. Although I think I need to be at the gold level, right? That's true. Like, if your computer crashed or something in, like, the 90s, 2000s, it wasn't... He stole my seed! I guess I need to make a... what's it called? We'll put a guy here. It wasn't like the end of the world if you didn't have access to your computer for a couple weeks, huh? You're like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just hang out outside or something, or like go over to my friend's house. Do people still just like bike? Wait, I lost 2 over here. Oh my goodness. Well, the crows are vicious. I assume nowadays you have to like text and kind of like, you know, get a schedule together. It used to be like you just show up. Dude, I feel like such a boomer saying this. I'm not saying that like this generation's, I don't know, like not as good as our generation and thing. I'm just like, the experiences and things are so interestingly different because of the, you know, access to the internet and things like access to the internet and phones and like ease of communication. I guess the way that they interact is so different. It's kind of interesting. Just scoot. Oh yeah, I guess we could just move one over, huh? Okay, little guy. I'm gonna put you over here. There we go. Okay, well, let's go check Sophie first. And then, if we don't get a sprinkler, we'll scream into the void. You know, as one does. Usually ask if they're busy, and I might show up. I might be there even if you're busy, you know. I just wanna bug you. I feel like one thing, I don't know, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but like, so I have friends that play games with me that are like more around my age, people that are like older than me, people that are younger than me. I've noticed that around people around my age, if I just send them a message, I'm like, yo, get on, we're gonna play. They're like, okay, and they'll hop on. If you message anyone like outside of like, you know, kind of the age range, they'll be like, what? No, I'm busy. Like, you gotta, like, they have healthy boundaries. I don't know if my generation is just toxic about that, because they'll just instantly be like, yeah, heck yeah, let's hop on. Whereas like other like age ranges will be like, nah, you like I had plans, you know? I think it's kind of funny. Ding, ding. It's time to play Valorant! Maybe it's just because I'm always asking people if they want to play Valorant. You know? Look at the birds! I'm running with them! That's so cute! Okay. I love this noise. I'm usually the friend who's busy when someone asks if they want to hang out. Oh no! If it's in person, I'm always busy. I'm busy doing nothing. If it's online, if someone messages me, 99% of the time, I'll say yes. I'll be like, yeah, sure. I'll just hop on, you know? Unless it's like random, okay? If someone I don't know sends me a message and is like, hey, you want to play? I probably won't say, because I'm too socially awkward to say yes to that. But outside of that, if I know the person already, and if I'm already past the social barrier to entry of, like, interacting with someone, then yeah. Let's cross this bridge. We haven't done this yet. I see something down here. We have a little bit left to upgrade our farming. That's so sad. There's a giant fat cat in this area. I don't remember where it is, but I know I run into it sometimes. Oh, we see forage, we grab forage. Seeds, please. Seeds, please. Thank you. art creators? I don't even have art creators, sure! Just kidding. Give me access to your Steam library so I can use your art creators account, and then we got a deal. That is 100% a joke, but just in case. No! Beware! Cherry orchard has been scrawled with the words beware. I see forage though! You can't keep your forage away from me! Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I don't really know where I am. We're lost! Oh my gosh. Oh, Princess Midnight! That's the fat cat. Respectfully, if we find this cat, you'll understand. It's a fat cat. I don't know where this cat is. We go in to the unknown. Into the unknown. Look at these little, like, demon sheep. There's something weird about this goat. Yeah, it's a demon goat. That is somewhat weird. I don't even like art creators. My friends bought it for me even though I told them no like 20 times. Oh, that's a good sign. That just means they want to hang out with you. They just really like hanging out with you. And or they really like making you play games you don't want to play. Either way, free game. I never even got to play art creators because I couldn't find a group to play with. It looked fun though. The same as what was that other game everyone was playing? Something to Helldivers. I never got to play Helldivers either, because I didn't have a group to play with. I don't know if you could have played solo, but I feel like in general, like, shooter games are much more fun to play with friends than by yourself. Let's see where this takes us. We never saw the fat cat. That's disappointing. Did I get this trash can? Yeah. Solo diving is a thing, but much more difficult. What's this, like, shaking over here? Maybe I'll get the game one day. I got a few different games to play with yo. Gunther can tell me. Well, I guess I'll pick up that mushroom someday. But yeah, my my video game list is already much too long, unfortunately. Did he just say, don't you have work to do? Shane is so mean. What do you mean, don't you have work to do? Everything I do is work, Shane. As the farmer, it's all work. Also, hasn't he heard of all work, no play? You know, it's not fun that way. I wanted to put the spur here. Is literally just Whisper. Except Whisper's cuter. Whisper's cuter, thank you very much. Okay. We will not have Whisper slander here. Whisper's actually such a goofball. I had to close her in today because we had someone doing some work in the house. And so she was in the office with me, which she spends most of the workday normally hanging out in the office with me. But because she didn't get the choice, you know, she had to be there instead of wanting to be there. She threw a tantrum. She was getting so upset. I was like, young lady, why are you like this? A whisper's already sending an angry message to you. She's got it typed up. She's kind of vicious on the Twitter forums, you know? We can get everyone to like us a little bit here. Some people get, like, really excited when I talk to them. No one really got excited when I talked to Gus or the mayor. Or Pierre. No one was happy for me to talk to Pierre. Robin is busy. Demetrius is busy. Oh, I bet Shane likes this. Why are you giving me garbage? I thought he liked that. Oh, no, it's, what's his name that likes it? Oops. Sam? Sam. Whisper, there's actually, I posted the cutest picture of her today on Discord. She's being such a cutie. She's like, was hiding under a blanket. What? I thought she would love the pink cake. Oh, you know who loves the pink cake? Is her name Holly? I forgot her name already. But she likes the pink cake. The one that's kind of mean to you at the beginning, but eventually warms up to you. Sam. Yeah, Sam likes the cola. I respect it. Sam knows what he likes. He doesn't fall for peer pressure. While we're not a fan of big business, we are a fan of Pierre going out of business. So, like, you know? Who's the real lesser of two evils here? We all gotta be... Yeah, let's live a little more like Sam. Sam is the closest character I've ever gotten to romancing. He's just so laid back, you know? Actually, I mean, Sophia have gotten closer, but of, like, the main characters... he's so chill, you know? There's no real pressure or anything. I think the only real downside to, Sam is when you, like, do stuff with Sam, you kind of feel like you're fourth wheeling with, him, Abigail, and, I forgot his name. But you kind of feel like you're fourth wheeling with them, and I feel a little bad interrupting their friendship, you know? It feels somewhat wrong. So... and I feel like they'd, like, always be on your dates and stuff, you know, as friends, so... and Sam would be totally... Sam's the type of guy that would be totally chill. He wouldn't, like, see anything wrong. He'd be like, oh, heck yeah! We just ran into each other in the middle of this, like, my, you know, 5th anniversary with my wife. Why don't you come and sit down and eat dinner with us, you know? That feels like very Sam-like behavior. I don't know, how are you? And it's like... he gives off mega, like, you know, golden retriever energy. So, you know he's not being malicious or anything. He's legitimately just being, like, a chill dude. So you can't even be upset at him for doing that. It's just him being a nice guy. and that the whole thing was Sam being a cyber criminal wanted in 18 countries. Is that canon for Sam? I would believe it. He has a facade of being like a excuse me, like himbo golden retriever. But on the side, he just is a cyber criminal. My melons are growing like wildfire. Okay, Susan, you don't gotta show off. Oh! I didn't mean to do that! I meant to water it! Ah, poo. Okay, well, rip one of my hops. I know what y'all are gonna say. That's a reset. That's a reset. No, we don't reset here. We take our mistakes and we live with them. Yeah, it's a mega oops. I don't think I've ever made that mistake before. I actually didn't realize that it just murders your crop. It's just gone forever. I didn't realize that. That's wild. We're ready for pieces today. It's I feel like it's used a lot to describe like gacha characters. I'm so happy. So they're good for energy. Wait, what do you mean like good for energy? I'm growing them so that I can give everyone in the town beer so that they'll love me. Oh, we should check our mail. Oh, they give a lot of energy! I didn't even know that. I always have used them for beer making. Wait, did I get anything yet that I can use? No! Give me my barrels, dude. We gotta get to farming. Which means we need to get our, what is that thing called? We gotta get our sprinklers ASAP. Oh, wait. We can plant melon seeds. They take 12 days to mature in summer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, but that number is 14. Whoops. Okay, I guess today's a collecting day. Okay, and we're probably gonna have to. I don't want to go into the mines. I don't want to do it. There we go. Okay. I was a melon once prior to my career as a lemon. What was it like a career as a lemon? I feel like that would be pretty chill. You could be kind of like sour and grumpy at work and it's just part of the thing, you know? Oh, the giant melons? When they grow into the giant ones? Yeah. I remember one time Mel and I planted a giant melon field and we didn't know about the giant melons that grow sometimes randomly, and we got that big one and we're like, is it okay? If we break it, do we still profit, you know? Citrusy. Maybe we can find Sam and give him the soda. Someone who appreciates us. Okay. Brum, brum, brum. Sophia! Oh, she's here. She put on eyeliner, and do you think my makeup looks great? You look great. Thanks, Veery. Pro tip for anyone out there when, you know, girls like, or anyone is like, yeah, I put on makeup today, how do I look? Saying you don't need makeup to look beautiful or whatever is the wrong answer. In case you were wondering, you thought it was a 50-50 or something, I can assure you 100% of the time, say your makeup looks great. That's my pro tip of the day on how to How to handle social interactions. Is that a raccoon? He purrs. He gives you some bug meat. It's soaking wet. Gross. Do you think he wants... He hisses at you. He looks quite angry. In fact, he's stomping on your gift. What? I thought he's a trash panda. I thought he'd like a soda. Does everyone really hate these sodas? Dude, that's wild. Is it, like, canonically doesn't taste good? Or people just really hate Joja that much that even if it's something that, like... Even if their product is good, it's, like, soured by the company. Yeah, you got a cute little summer bow. I have a mod that's supposed to give them different outfits based on the seasons, but honestly, I don't know enough about what they look like on, like, during the regular season. I also have a mod for like portraits. It's supposed to give them updated anime portraits, but I can never figure out how to make it work. You know? I imagine it tastes like Diet Pepsi, so I get why people hate it. There's gonna be one person that's like, I really like Diet Pepsi. How do you not like Diet Pepsi? I promise you there's at least one person that's in the world that's thinking that right now. They got personally offended. They didn't even hear you insult Diet Pepsi, but they're out there. And they have, like, their Diet Pepsi senses. And they sense that someone was bad-mouthing Diet Pepsi, and they're like, they have spidey senses, but for Pepsi. And now they're shuddering. You've made them shudder, Colin. You've put them in pain. I hope you gotta apologize to the single Diet Pepsi lover on the planet. You know? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to insult the Diet Pepsi. I respect. I really don't respect your thoughts. Actually, you're wrong. Diet Pepsi's bad. I don't think I've ever had Diet Pepsi, actually. If I'm being honest. Let's sell this. They should try drinking better soda is wild. They're trying their best. Well, their best isn't good enough. Make them stop. Excuse me, I'm taking the bus home. Well, then get in the bus. What? That's not... Don't act like this is a me problem when you're just standing there blocking the way. She's like, excuse me. They have 7 cosmic sense that detects all the Pepsi hate. Yeah, they personally must leave to defend Pepsi. They say, Pepsi, my love. My love for you will go on. Bum, bum, once more. You open the door. Does anyone still watch Titanic? As in, like, is it still something, like, a classic that you watch as, you know, one of your first movies? Or is it more like, is it considered retro, basically, to watch the Titanic? Or is it a classic in rotation? I actually have no idea. Like, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, the Titanic, Matrix, X-Men, are these considered still things you watch, or are they considered, like, retro classics? I'm just trying to get Veery that Coca-Cola sponsor. You're right! Down with Pepsi! Let's get that Coca-Cola sponsorship. Orange Crush, that would be a fire sponsorship. Orange Crush. I like root beer. I don't know if I have a particular root beer brand, though. Orange Crush, though. Pretty sure if I got a Coca-Cola or a Dr. Pepper sponsorship, I would just replace my model. Like, I would just have Val pilot my model. Like, he loves Dr. Pepper. I feel like that would be a more genuine sponsorship. Might be a little confusing. VTubing is kind of like piloting a mech when you think about it. The James Cameron Titanic? Is there a different Titanic than the James Cameron Titanic? What? Is there? There's only one Titanic, right? James Cameron, Leonardo DiCaprio, like... Is there another? I actually have no idea. Did they remake the Titanic? I'm actually shocked. This is a new learning. There is so many swords here. What? There's so many. How much are they worth? Can they stack? They do stack. Okay, well if they stack, I'll just collect them all. They sell for 100, so that's kind of worth, you know? Shrek? Shrek is a movie I watched when I was young. I wonder if some of the Disney movies are like... I guess like the stuff I watched, like, I don't know, Mulan, Hercules, are those considered classics now too? Kind of weird to think about, but they probably are, right? I don't like thinking about that, actually. There is the film made a few years after the actual event. Oh yeah, there's a book too. There was a book that came out before the actual events that is almost a carbon copy of the actual events. It basically predicted the events that happened. It's kind of wild when you read it. I remember we read it in, was it middle school? I think it was middle school. It's like A Night to Remember, I think is what it's called. And it came out, was it like 5 or 10 years, something like that, before the actual events of like the real historical sinking of the Titanic. And it was like bizarre at how close it was to the actual events. That there's like, some people were like, is this the time traveler that came back and wrote it? There's The Legend of the Titanic, which is an awful animated film from 1990 that had an amazing JonTron video about it. They made an animated film about the Titanic. I feel like that shouldn't exist. There's some things that kind of feel like they shouldn't be animated films, and I feel like the sinking of the Titanic, definitely one of them. I mean, if you really think about it, the actual Titanic movie, like the James Cameron, the famous one, it is kind of wild that it's like a romance film. Not really following, I mean, it's not, you know, it doesn't really actually follow a lot of the, you know, real events and things that happen. In fact, some of the family members actually, like, have come out against the movie because it portrayed their family members in a poor light. And then some people got portrayed in a much better light than they actually were. It's kind of a mix. I do remember in the movie, there's this really rich, aristocrat lady that she ran her own business during that time period, which was kind of, like, unheard of for the time. I remember her first name was Molly. I don't remember what her last name was. But the movie portrayed her pretty much the same as she was in real life. I remember that. My teacher was, like, really into the history of the Titanic. I think mostly because she really liked the actual Titanic. Like, she liked the movie, and because of that, she was really interested in the history of the actual, like, historical event. And so, did a lot of studying on the Titanic. I know a lot of odd Titanic lore, basically. There's also the Titanic movies made by the Asylum. Dude, how many... Oh! Preserve jars! We have it! How many Titanic movies can there be? Also, how long does it take to get sprinklers? fictional predicting reality is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. So after the 2008 invasion of Georgia, but the game came out in 2001, predicted Russia invading and got the year right. Oh my gosh. That almost feels like they're just following the game. Dude, we really need sprinklers. Maybe we should just let her scam us. You know? Sprinklers at farming 2 quality at 6, iridium at 9. Okay, we got 2 more farming levels to go. We should just plant a bunch of, like, quick to grow crops, I think, at this point. We're desperate! What does it say, like, fiction imitates reality or something? Hi, kitty. Again, we could just buy from Sophie if we make a lot of money for 3,500. It might be worth it at this point. Just because I'm lazy. It also isn't clear to me if I have to water these hops. And then we got, let me get fertilizer. Oh, we do have this. 13 days. We could plant this star fruit. And then this. Wait, what else do I have? Mung beans. Oh, that's grown in summer. Oh, that's also grown in summer. I didn't know I had so much stuff that grows in summer that I just missed. From Moses' point of view, it's interesting. It was made to move products across the ocean, just so happens to transport people. Oh, like the Titanic? Of the Titanic class of ships, every single one sank in a tragedy. Wait, is that for real? My gosh. History's kind of wild. It is a very, I don't know, this is, history is fascinating. It is actually very interesting, like, historical events to study. I used to be really, I'm not used to, I mean, I'm still into it, I just don't really have as much time as I used to look into it. Like, mystery, like, unsolved mysteries. I mean, this is a terrible example, because we do basically know what happened to her, but, like, Roanoke, what happened to Amelia Earhart, that one baby, the Lindenberg baby, I think. But like those sort of events, like what happened. I had a, like, I remember as a kid, I got a book, from Barnes and Nobles, or Barnes and Noble, about that, like unsolved mysteries like that. I just got really into it. And let me get the canola seeds. And it kind of, that, and I think I've told you I was really into cryptozoology as a kid as well. So, it's kind of interesting to see the sort of stuff I was into, and now in my career. like, what you were into, where you've gone, where you've been. I feel like I just like solving problems, like solving mysteries. And that obviously feeds very well into when I was in chemistry, and now also same thing, like, software engineering. It's kind of like just solving one big problem. Hi Finn, how are you? You're wrong, Titanic hit an iceberg and sank, and Britannic hit a naval mine, but Olympia was retired in 1935 and scrapped. I mean, I guess the scrapping's kind of sad. It's not tragic, though. You could say that it had a nice, long, fulfilling life. Ooh, Sasquatch stream, yeah. That would be fun. We could do a stream talking about my favorite, like, cryptozoology myths. Because, like, the part about cryptozoology that I find fascinating isn't so much the cryptozoology part, the, like, oh my gosh, Bigfoot. What's interesting, I've told y'all, is more about, like, the folklore and how they came to be, you know? Like, how did these rumors, or, like, you know, fictitious creatures become ingrained in the history of the area? I just think that's so interesting. How did we get there? Dates are dumb? Do you mean, like, remembering when these things happen? Oh, that's good. Some naval ships get sunk and turned into artificial reefs. That is cool. I do like that. Or you could be like the Queen Mary, and become one of the most haunted ships in America that now serves as like a... You can do like haunted ghost tours on it, or like you can spend the night. Did I do that? Yes. Did I regret it? So much, and I didn't sleep at all very well in my room. So I did the haunted ghost tour, then I did the haunted ghost tour at night, with a friend, and they really wanted to try it. Check it out and everything, and then I couldn't sleep because I was sure that there was ghosts messing around in my room, and then in the middle of the night, the TV turned on, and I'm pretty sure they just have it as a gimmick in the rooms, and all the employees, you can, like, ask them, like, oh, you know, have you ever actually seen ghost activity, and they'll tell you about their ghost stories and stuff, and I'm really convinced that that TV just turned on, because it's like, they just have them do that, so people have an experience, you know, on the ghost ship, but... Terrifying! Scared the bejesus out of me, you know? Bold of you to assume Bigfoot is fictitious. That's true. That could get me into trouble. Speculative astrobiology. I have no idea what that is. What is that? Tulip fruit salad? Dude, what a queen. 1,200 gold for a single pale ale. I love her so much. We'll never find someone as great as her. But look, 130 for a kiwi starter? That sounds cheap. I mean, sure. I'll take it. That feels like a good deal. $2,000 for a peppercorn sounds bad. She could have just scammed me, but that feels good. That felt like a good deal, you know? Sorry, I saw this little guy down here. You have muffins? Moon loves muffins. I don't have anything I think you would like. Unfortunately, because you're so cute. Hi, kitty. How's my tree farm doing? Oh, I really want to clear out this brush, but I feel like I'll kill the tree. Unlucky. Looking at potential habitable planets and imagining what life would be there based on what evolutionary traits would be beneficial. Oh, that is kind of fun. I didn't even know that was a thing, but that does sound fun. I think we found traces of, like, microbes on Mars. That's the closest we've gotten, right? To, I suppose, anything somewhat being around. I feel like we should have just bought some sprinklers from Sophie. It's too late now, but, tomorrow we're just gonna do it. Let's sell what we got and buy it from Sophie, you know? I thought they had, like, I thought they, shoot, what is it called? I thought they found some, like, fossils of, like, not that they found microbes, I thought they found fossils that had, like, some sort of, like, indication that they could, oh, does that not work? Curses! Do I have to water this? I don't want to water that. Sorry, that's not happening. I'll plant you next summer, Mr. Kiwi. Dun, 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 dun. I guess we'll put this here. We found biosignatures might indicate life, but it's not definitive. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like most things Mars-related are very not definitive. I think some deposits that suggest organic. Yeah, like the potential. I feel like in general, NASA has to be very incredibly sensitive with their wording, because if they phrase things even slightly, you know, incorrectly, people are gonna start losing their minds and think there's gonna be like that Mars Attack movie, you know? Does astronomy interest you at all? Yeah! I think it's fascinating. I can't say I know very much about it, like, that's not my expertise, you know? Like, it's not my field of study. But I do find it fascinating. I mean, I just like learning new things. I don't think I have... Well, I mean, obviously I'm a little biased to liking to like, learn about chemistry-related things, but... anything that's new to learn about, I'm interested in it. Let's put this here. Oh, what? Uh-oh. It's this one. There we go. I will say, space museums are always the coolest. Like, in museums, when they have, like, there's like, space areas, those are always the coolest. When you look at models of our solar system, there's reasons to think Mars was more Earth-like once, but yeah, very, like, speculation. It does have, like, the most potential, but that doesn't necessarily mean... I mean, when you think about the primordial soup theory and everything, it's kind of a... the odds are kind of wild, if you think about it, that Earth turned out the way it did. Watermelon gum greater than mint gum. I don't like mint gum at all, so that would be accurate for me. There are no aliens, it's just us and the giant spiders on the moon. Everyone... Ah, yes! The man on the giant spiders along with the man on the moon, you know? And the moon, don't forget that the moon is made of cheese. If the moon was made of cheese, what kind of cheese do you think it would be closest to flavor-wise? I still think it'd be just like a casual cheddar. You know? Like a sharp cheddar. I know, like, Swiss or something would probably be the classic suggestion just because of the visuals, but sharp cheddar. Aged goat cheese. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I don't like goat cheese, which is kind of interesting. I thought I would, but, I had goat cheese when I was in Germany, and it just didn't click for me, you know? Parmesan and Romano. Ooh, that's a fancy one. It's like Pecorino Romano, right? Like, that's the flavor. Key-face! Being either a taste or... yeah, like, it's very... it has, like, a very sour taste, right? That's how I've always felt for it. Alicia, are you a big, are you a big goat cheese fan? Ooh, is this one ready? Oh, it is. I think I have a couple other places that I can... maybe I don't. I thought I had a couple of... there we go. Do I have flowers here? I do. There we go. Okay. Oh, let me fill up my watering can before I forget. A train is passing through. Let's go see if we can make it over there. I forgot if we had a purpose this season. If we did, I've forgotten about it already. This is my big problem with Stardew. I never really follow the seasons. I kind of just do whatever I feel like. You love blue cheese and goat cheese. Sheep milk feta is fire too. I'm a cook, so I fucking love food. We have a lot of chefs, I feel like. Actually, it's kind of... oh! Gimme! No! Well, I mean, that's better than nothing. Oh, he's dropping coal! Quick! Catch up! Yeah, I don't like really sour soured flavors, I feel like. Aww. If you run next to it, does it not throw them? Wait, how long does this train last for? It's, oh, there we go. You just had to complain about it a little bit. Okay, let me go here. There we go. Bum 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 bum. No, my root beer's gone. Oh, no fruit. Okay, let us see. I think I put grapes. Yeah, I have some grapes here, but I also noticed I had... Oh, I thought I had grapes here. Weird. Did I put them here? I did. I feel like I should get a little bit of organization. Just a little bit, you know? We're not asking for much. Okay, let me see. Which one of you is required? Okay, let's get the stuff for I think I just need one. Let me get the stuff for the community center really fast. Need one of these, need one of these. I wish it would tell you how many you needed. No mushroom? Okay. Got this one. Make sure I got everything here. I should probably fish, shouldn't I? Gotta do the boring stuff. Oh. One of you. I think I need like an amount of that one. Need a grape. Okay. And then I think I need like the bars too. There we go. Do you know about it's a planet in whose atmosphere silicate particles turn into glass and rain in storms traveling thousands of miles an hour? Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Yeah, there's some very interesting like ecosystems out there. There we go. Nature finds a way, you know? I don't know if you can classify that as nature, but I'm going to in this case. Oh, we got a little berry here. I don't know what these like... Oh, my inventory's full. Okay, I'll pick it up in a second. We gotta put all our stuff away. There's Junimos everywhere! Isn't like pretty much everything nature? We are all nature. I'll do this and that. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, the quality crops. They always cause... This is always the reason I never finished the greenhouse year one. It's shaped by forces of... Yeah, it counts. We count it. We count it. Then we go here. Boop. Oh, I gotta get into the forest to get this last forage, don't I? Boo! Oh, I could have brought the hardwood. I could have completed that, probably. We're all just stardust is kind of the famous quote, huh? Ding, ding. Okay. This one's easy peasy. I feel like they intentionally make minecarts really easy, don't they? Furnace? We'll never complain about a furnace. Oh. That is a lot. I feel like these two are really easy compared to that. Okay. Oh, and then we can just drop money over there. Oh, no, it's the bulletin board. Give us the one where we can just pay money to fix it. Although that's kind of all of the, if you go the Joja route, which as always, we'll end up going the Joja route, probably. Shh, don't tell anyone though, because people get mad when I admit that all of my runs devolve into just being a Joja run. This true vault is easy just because of the money. But I never make money. I never really do stuff to make myself a lot of money. I probably should be better about that. But, alas. I wish you could catch butterflies. I don't want to catch bugs, but I want to catch just the butterflies, you know? Time to do the super incredibly hard fishing game. When you think about it, like a million billion things all had to happen just right for us to all be hanging out right now. I know, like, so many things have to fall into place. It is actually fascinating. Not, like, even if you get around, like you said, just the million billion things around, like, us existing as humans, even after that, like, you know, being born at the right time to have access to the internet, for, like, YouTube or Twitch to exist, for streaming to exist, like, for all these things to exist at the same time, it's kind of wild, the coincidences that bring people together. Oh, things are hollow. You got a little tadpole! Did the tadpoles turn into frogs? I wonder if you grow the tadpoles, like, in a pond, they'll turn into frogs. Because I have something, one of my things I have to get for the community center is a frog. I don't know if I've ever caught a frog, though. I don't know. Oh! That's a lot of coal. Oh my goodness gracious. Gracious. That's a lot of coal! Frog. 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 Frog! I only fish for the chests, because the chests can give you cool stuff. I like the derby where you compete for prizes, because again, you can fish for chests. I mean, sure, you get the tags or whatever to turn in, but we're going for the chests. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bah! Excuse me. Oh, chest! Okay, we're all filled up. Maybe we should get a better rod too. Our rod's kind of poopy. It's like in Pokemon. The was it the old rod? Not to be confused with the new rod. Okay. Hello! Did I install the auto fishing mod? Yes! Can't play without the auto fishing mod. It's a must for me. Oh, you know what? I probably should have taken some of this to the what's that thing called? Oh, Mon-Thur would like to know more about this. Okay, how many of... Oh, wait. Mushroom? I haven't found a regular mushroom yet? Yeah, I'm that skilled that I automatically hook a fish in. Rainbow trout. I need one largemouth bass, a tadpole, I need carp. I'm just gonna go over to the community center. Then I don't have to think about it. We were just there, too. That's wild. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. I'll be your one-up girl. Oh, I want to catch that goldfish too. That's cute. Okay, lakefish, sturgeon, this guy, and a tadpole. Wow, the only thing I don't have is this bullhead fish. Well, it's kind of wow. Okay, did I get all the other fishies? Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Now, we head back home. What are you doing back here, Pierre? He's determined to keep it running to the bitter end. They're gonna have to drag him away from his counter, kicking and screaming. Pierre, your shop is failing not because of the competition, but because nobody likes you. In a community with only 10 people, having people hate you is kind of a problem. Okay, we sell this fish. I'll put the sweet pea over here. Wait, berries? There we go. I steal his wife. I've heard so many people, yeah, they're interested in, what are, oh, let me put this over here, too. What's it, Robin? Which isn't his wife. But Robin, they wish was single, and they wish, his wife, Pierre's wife, too. She has the green hair. What's her name again? I don't even remember. Is it an alphabetical order? Let's see if we can find. Caroline. Who likes us? Sophia, we only have 1 star. That's it? How did they get a star with Amina? They hate me! You like Pierre? Caroline is a baddie. He would say in an interview that if he had more time, he would add options to marry Robin or Caroline. He's announced he's working on 1.7, right? That would be, I think he already announced the 2 new marriage candidates, though. It's Sandy from the, what do you call it? The desert, and Clint are the 2 people that are now marryable. People were very upset about, Clint being marryable. Okay. Oh, that was flashes of lightning. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, let's go see how our trees are doing. Let me take some wood in case we can make floors. Okay, I think we are good to make floors. Wait, can I get this? Oh! That's so sad. Okay, let's go get a seed to fix our... Well, let me put the floors down so that I don't make that mistake again. That's so sad. There we go. Okay. I should have known. I should have known that was gonna happen. The story would be kind of hard to do, though. Of, like, you know, why they get broken up. I feel like... I mean, I know he covers some topics that can be a little hard, but I feel like a divorce plot is, like, pretty dark. Since he didn't want it to be super easy, he said it would cause widespread town chaos and make the other villagers generally angry. Yeah, like... The other villagers would be really mad about it. Like, breaking up a couple, you know? That would be, like, a whole thing. For sure. Do I have any tree grow? Speed grow. No. Yeah, it would definitely require a lot of nuance to not just make it be... I feel like ConcernedApe puts a lot of effort into making, like, his, you know, like, having good personality and nuance to what's happening. So yeah, I don't think I'd like it if it's just like, haha, they broke up, there's no consequences. I like that there would need to be something there for him to say that it's worth it. I'm sure there's mods for it. Oh, I didn't get my seed back? Oh, okay, well let me go get the... Yeah, okay, your seed disappears. Okay, let's go get the stuff for that. Subplot where you expose Pierre's tax fraud. There's a whole plot around, like, getting a giant golden statue for the mayor, right? Does he get punished for that? Fir cones. Mahogany seed. We should start growing these too. Fir cones. Is this a seed? It just feels like it should be a seed, but it's not. Okay, it just costs wood. Boom, boom. We gotta break more stuff up to get mahogany seeds. Let me do this. Okay. Oh, that's weird. It didn't take away my seed. Oh, does it not do that? Is it just... Wait. Let me... Okay, so I put this down. And then... Okay, so it doesn't actually take the seed away. That's kind of cool. I thought you would lose a seed. There we go. And then I want it here. Sorry, y'all. Everyone knows that the aesthetics is the most important part. And the lightning already broke my... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so we need to make 2 signs. One... Was it 1, 2, and then here? 1, 2, and then here, I guess? And then, so I should be able to put this here. Yeah, and I don't lose my seed. That's so cool. I like that. Ooh. Hello. Oh. There we go. And then... Must protect. Oh, we need more. Okay. I also really like the noise of putting stuff down. I wonder if there's videos where that's all they... Like, you just listen to the sounds of Stardew, but, like, stuff like this, like, things being dropped. That would be very pleasant. There we go. Nice and organized. There is for Minecraft, so oh yeah, if it exists, the rules are if it exists for Minecraft, it probably exists, yeah, elsewhere. Chop, chop, chop. Stardew Valley thunkin' 10 hours sleep relaxation. Somewhere out there, again, same as the Diet Pepper guy, is someone who they can only fall asleep to the sounds of Stardew Valley, like people chopping trees in Stardew Valley. You know they exist. That's like the rule. That like there has to be someone out there. There's so many people on the planet. Diet Pepper? What? Oh yeah, Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepper. I'd like one Diet Pepper, please. We're slowly, finally clearing out this area. It's so messy here. There we go. I can only fall asleep to Verified the Covenant. Honestly, valid. Every day, I'll wake up and see that only one person has watched my my legendary Halo VOD, and he'll be like, oh, there's Colin falling asleep for the night. I do think it's interesting. I only have one, like, for stream VODs. Obviously, like, once a stream's done, the odds of anyone for like a small channel like mine going back and, you know, watching the VOD after the fact is kind of rare, you know? But specifically, of course, only for the Halo streams, I consistently have people still watching the VODs. It's kind of interesting. I have people that they find the Halo VODs, and I don't think they know what a live stream is, because they'll put comments like, oh, why would you ever start a video with 5 minutes of a wait screen? And I'm like, well, it's a stream, you know? It's a stream. It's kind of funny. Like, it's like, I don't know how you found this, but how do you not know what a stream is? I don't know if YouTube maybe doesn't label it as a stream when it presents the option to people. I actually have no idea how that works from like a recommendation point. Your Reach VOD pops off for some reason. Yeah, people really like watching Reach apparently. I do think I spend more time watching VODs than I do watching like live streams, I guess, so I kind of get it. Wait, my starfruit's just dead? Maybe it's not. I'll keep watering it. Maybe it just looks like that, and it's not actually dead. Unless, of all of the things the lightning could hit, did the lightning hit my starfruit? That's so upsetting if true. Oh, I forgot to check and see if Sophia had something in her trash can for me. Someone save the starfruit! Oh, I see a forage. I want to know what it is. It's a rock. If anyone knows the Peanuts meme, I got a rock. You ever... Okay, so for those of y'all that don't know, Peanuts is like a really old cartoon. And they always have a Halloween special. And in the Halloween special, there's this one kid... and everyone else is talking about the candy they get, and the kid's like, I got a rock. So while everyone else was getting cool candy and stuff, there's just one kid in the group that people were giving rocks to. And as an adult, like, growing up, as a kid, I was like, ah, haha, you know, just like a funny little bit. As an adult, I was like, oh yeah, Charlie Brown, sorry. Charlie Brown, not Peanuts. Wait, Peanuts, Charlie Brown, is it, wait. Peanuts. Yeah, it is the same thing. Charlie Brown Peanuts. Yeah, I was like, wait, it's the same thing. You had me confused for a second. Miss Starfruit. No, please! Dude, I think she actually got hit by lightning. Yeah. We'll plant something else there. Starfruit's kind of expensive. That's a bummer. I don't even know how I got that. I don't have a place for my fruit. put it in here. And we'll put a rock. Oh, it was giving context? Oh, I guess, yeah, maybe there's some people that just know it as Charlie Brown. Okay, okay. My uncle loves Snoopy and Woodstock. Those are pretty iconic. There was the, like, the Red Baron stuff where he was, like, the fighter pilot. I feel like a lot of people have seen, like, that Snoopy stuff. We don't have blackberries. Okay. Let's go check Sophia's. Actually, let me get stuff. The one thing PR does not do is he does not scam you, surprisingly, when you sell him stuff. He buys your stuff at cost, which is kind of weird. You would think that he would scam us, you know? What I want to sell? Thank you, Colin. No, you! Okay, so what do I want to sell? I don't really want to sell anything. I'm kind of a hoarder. I can sell a single daffodil. I feel comfortable selling a daffodil. How much will that get me? Oh, you know what I could do? We could open our rocks. We have 10 of them. And this we can give to Gunther. I think one of those swords Gunther's interested in. Yeah, Gunther. And then we can sell the rest of the ancient swords. That's 500. I don't know if Pierre buys that, though. I'll just put him here. Okay. Gunther's interested in you and you. Okay, let's go to Gunther's. The apple's just chilling there. I was growing an onion on my counter for like a month. It was sprouting more and more hairs. I named him Oscar the Onion. And then eventually he started leaking weird stuff. So I had to get rid of it because at that point it wasn't a science experiment anymore, it was a biohazard. Oh, you get one from the community center? Sprinklers? Really? Hello, process geodes for me, please. I do need some, which one do I need to complete to get the, wow! Excuse me, which one do I need to complete to get the sprinklers? Wow! Lua Day, Soup Day. Is today Soup Day? Is it actually? Leakage of weird stuff? Yeah. What a way to go, though, you know? Does Gunther give you sprinklers? That would be nice. Hello, sir. Oh, pumpkin seeds. I mean, I guess. Everyone's excited, but oh my god, excuse me. Thank you. Are they preparing for the luau? Because that would be awkward. I'm gonna go this way to avoid... I'm gonna skip the luau. It's kind of like another grape planter! I mean, I guess thanks, Sophia, but that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's go buy ourselves some sprinklers. Let's go get scammed. It's okay. We don't mind getting scammed by her. Oh, hello. Putting in an order for Sophia right now. Okay, well, I want to order. Hello? Can I not order when she's there? That's so wild! I can't order because she's in the way! You've been to a luau? What is it like? That would require me to go outside, and y'all know I'm kind of against it. I was gonna say if you recognize that, you're cool, but also I'm realizing, didn't they, like, remake Addams Family around Wednesday or something, so everyone knows about that song now? Oh, I remember this. I don't know why the grapes are broken, but it says localized text strings object grape name. Just a little bit broken. Saw a guy do the fire dance thing. Dude had good pork. It's all about the food. Okay. I need money. What gives money? I think we're gonna have to sacrifice some stuff here. We can get rid of some of our spring forage. We get rid of the high level stuff. I want to save the low level for making seeds. Okay. That should be acceptable. Is this some Stardew? Yeah, how's raid going, Val? I guess I'll put the mushies here. Raid done. You guys already cleared it out? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize y'all are on farm. Okay. I thought y'all were still taking a couple days to clear out raid. Okay, that should make us a little bit of money? Question mark? I linked a Cat TV YouTube video for Pootie and we killed Laura at that point. Are you serious? He just needed to be a little distracted. That's kind of funny. Some people, you know, they find motivation in strange places. Okay. There we go. That should give us enough money to buy sprinklers so we won't have to stress anymore. She's gonna scam us, but that's okay. We'll let her scam us, like I've said. It's acceptable. Would you put the cat TV on for the cats, Belle? Was it really good? Would you say it'd be very entertaining for them? We have to be kind of careful with cat TV in our house because Shiro sometimes smacks the TV so hard that he, like, kind of actually risks breaking it. So we're a little cautious, about what we put on for cat TV. Okay. I wonder if it's too late in the season. I feel like it's too late in the season to plant these, what do you call them? These summer squash. Hard farming level. It's so hard to get your farming level on. It was live 24/7. It was a 24/7 live, no ads video. What? Like a live stream? What would be I guess live stream cat TV would be like birds or something? Sharon really likes the bird videos for cat TV. Ooh, lettuce. Let us go get some lettuce. Like, we harvested all of that, and the game was like, nah. Kitty. I guess I'll put the lettuce here, too. I don't really want the seeds like at this time, so I'll just put them there. Okay, let's see. Can I harvest that? I can't. No! I wanted to harvest that. Okay. The luau at the beach has begun. Can I get access to Sophia without going to the luau? We don't really have anything for the luau. I guess if we find a piece of forage on the way, we can chuck that in. I don't like oh, I do need to talk to the luau guy, though. I think he's the last guy I have to talk to. Oh no, there's a few people. But that's the luau guy, I think. I just remember he's fat. That's his defining feature. Ideally, though, we just skip the luau. Because we're saving up our money for Sophia, you know? Dun, dun. No! Oh, it's a Sophia cutscene. Okay, we take those. Dun, 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 dun. She never gives us free stuff anymore. Okay. Let's get scammed by her. We can only afford 4 of them! We couldn't even buy her out! Dude. I still can't believe, like, it says a stack of 5, but that's prices per. Like, what an absolute, like, business queen. What would be the word I'm looking for? Like, capitalist. There we go. She's a capitalist queen. She runs a strict, business. What is the meme? Ruthless businesswoman? That's Sophia. Let's go check how our trees did. Especially that tree I accidentally murdered. Oh, we got a tree! What does the tappers cost again? 2 copper bars and 40 wood. That's so expensive. I guess I'll do this. I kind of want to put this here because I don't like dealing with hops. And I guess... There we go. They're already gone! That's so sad. Just put that there. And then we'll put this here. And we're skipping the luau. There's too much pressure to go to the luau. We'll get him. We'll say hi to him next year. We'll say hi to him next year. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point for me. Oh, geez. Wow. The game just ended. That just closed. Bump. Well, this is 24/7 live cat TV, no ads, squirrel, and bird watching. That does sound like something the cats would very much enjoy. They would like that quite a bit. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me, everyone. I needed this. I needed just like a nice, calm, chill stream day, you know? Nothing too nothing oh, sorry. Oh, sorry again. Let me there we go. The illusion. I'm just kidding. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I just needed like a nice, relaxing day. This was very enjoyable. And so you had enough of your quintillion mods, but there can always be more, you know? But I'm heading out, everyone. As always, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic evening, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Bye.